Merry Christmas to you all. It's time for Dub Life, a Christmas Dub Life, well, not quite Christmas Dub Life, but here it is.
It's Dub Life, every Sunday afternoon. It's Dub Life, Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, hey, make sure you squeeze it tight. It's Dub Life tonight.
Safety.
And it is episode 216 of Dub Life. How are you all doing? Christmas coming up just a few days. As you're watching this, we were probably finishing up a Christmas weekend with my parents, with Victoria, Kim, Mike, my granddad, and having a good time. Because Christmas falls on a Wednesday this year, we celebrated Christmas with them the weekend before. And then we have Christmas coming up all together here at the house coming up on Wednesday. So hopefully you are all well. We are back for another episode of Dub Life. Now, what is going to be in this episode? Well, it's going to be a little hodgepodge and some uncertainty because as I'm filming this, I'm not completely sure what all we're going to do. But one thing I know we're going to do is Natalie and I went to the long postponed Usher concert this week. If you remember, we got her tickets to see Usher, she and I, for her birthday way back in August. It was supposed to be the opening date of the tour that is almost over. I think he only has a couple of dates left, or at least in America. And he canceled it the day of. Very frustrating. But this was the makeup date. It was just a couple days ago on Monday. And we went, we had a good time. So we're going to do it just like last week where I'm going to talk about the concert a little bit, show you some clips, back and forth, da-da-da-da. And then we also have some other things to look at. We have some toys to look at and open up in this. And if you noticed at Legion's Con, I got my head scanned by Pete. And my printed 3D heads are in. And we're going to take a look at those. But let's first, and whatever else may happen. It is Anime Weekend Atlanta weekend, but like I've mentioned, Kai also has exams coming up. She has a lot of studying and things to do. So I'm not sure if we will be going to that or not. I don't know. Maybe in the thumbnail you can tell, but I am not sure yet. So we'll figure it out together. But let's talk about the Usher concert now. This was a truly fantastic concert. Truly. There were special guests brought up. There's a lot of silliness. Certainly for the grown folks concert, not a concert to bring your little ones to, even your teenagers, in my opinion. It was certainly a grown folks concert. You forget how many songs Usher has that you know until you see him in concert, but it was a lot. So we went. We had we ate in the CNN Center, got some Chinese food, bought some merch, and got good seats once again. And it started with a DJ, which so often, at least in my experience, so like with Justin Timberlake, where there is no opening act, it's just the headliner. They'll start with a DJ to kind of get the crowd fired up. And he started out kind of mad, but then he got going pretty good and got everybody fired up. And then Usher played for like almost 2.5 hours the whole time. But let's look at some clips for our seats. Drip check, maybe I may have shown. We did actually dress up a little bit for that. And check out the DJ. Here we go. Let me see those kicks.
Hey.
Ooh, matching the hoodie and the Chinese food. We're waiting on the gates to open. I got these on the ATLs.
Show involved lasers. I don't know what that word is. Cyro. Is that supposed to be pyro? Low fog, haze, flames, strobing effects. Is that exciting? What do you reckon Cyro is?
I think it's supposed to be
Pyro? Huh. I don't know what that is. There's Usher right there. You want to take a selfie with Usher? Well, he was right there. We're checking out the merch.
It does have the old name.
Yeah. Are you going to get number one, the I Cherries Usher?
Oh.
So long. Look at $1,285. They have sewn the number 4 confession shirt. They cut it in half. And with number 10, or number 7, I guess, $185. We're gonna get number 8 though. Usher Atlanta. That's what we're getting. What are we doing here? Oh!
Yeah, there's where he's gonna do his dance.
Yeah. We are very similar. We were probably just like right there at the Creed and Three Doors Down concert. So that's VIPs are getting whatever that is. I guess they get to see underneath. But at this setup, they have 2 stages because you can also buy tickets down there. They are very expensive. And he'll come dance on that bar at some point, apparently. They're picking women that get to watch the concert up there. Oh boy, hey!
Because this is Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the strip club, I'm gonna play some ATL shit that y'all better drop it like it's hot. Y'all better take it up to Freak It 94.
Oh, yeah, Freak It!
Get your party on.
Oh, up with it! As you can see, adults only, and that is severely edited for what actually occurred with the women on stage. They got to stay up there the whole time. They had one of Usher's dancers. He came down and he just walked through the crowd, and yeah, I mean, you shook what your mama gave you, and he picked you, and you got put up there. You got to watch the whole concert up there, which is, I mean, that's a pretty cool thing. But I promise you toys. So before we go back to the concert, let's see what we're going to open. First, we've got all the new Jada stuff. 3 new Street Fighter, the 3 new Mega Man to get open. I'm excited for these. I think a lot of people think Jada might be the best at the $25 and under action figure game right now. These all look good. So let's get them open. You're just going to have fun when you open up Jada stuff. You just are. Elect Man, I mean, you know, you can see this line should, I mean, it's so much reuse they can use on these Robot Masters. I really hope that this line, it seems like it hasn't done tremendous business. This line certainly is doing big business. But I'd love to see them finish all the Robot Masters. But Elect Man, he looks good. All the Jada's $19.99 for the Mega Man. They come with an effect, 2 hands and a head. And if the effect needs a stand, you get a stand. So Elect Man, I like that alternate head. Cut Man, this is alternate portrait, and then this is Hyper Bomb Mega Man. So you're always going to have some sort of, you know, Mega Man with powers. He has this huge bomb that I think probably one of the hands maybe can. Oh no, you put it with the stand, and then he has his blaster. So those look good. And then I know this DJ probably very long awaited, because I think DJ, was it Soda that made the really popular Street Fighter line? They never got to DJ. He comes with his effect, the stand, the thumbs up hand, the pointing hand, and his necklace. Guile, quite similar actually, a kind of 2-finger gun hand, thumbs up, dog tags. That's the alternate expression. Comes with the sonic boom effect. Show you the other DJ, mouth open. Then Cammy, alternate hands. That's the effect for her kick. Open mouth. And yes, the thong, if you were interested in that. So there we go. Now then, speaking of thong, let's go back to Usher. And the way he starts it off, I mean, right away on stage, real big production value. And so we're going to take you through, I mean, there's so many songs, but there's an interlude where he gets down and walks from one stage to the backstage, and it's craziness. He has cherries, and he's feeding women cherries.
It's out of control. You can definitely find it on Instagram or Twitter, Facebook, whatever. If you search Usher Cherries, you will find craziness. But here's some more Usher clips. Then back to toys. Are you excited?
So excited.
4, 3, 2, 1. Imagine future moments no longer fading.
A world where
We can relive the euphoric moments of the past through the lens of the present.
This one distant possibility is now
A reality.
change your ways like we can reach your groove. Said you act like you're ready, but you don't. And everything in the past, you know I let it go. After all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. You touched by the words in my song that made me you got it back. When you're on the phone, hang up, make me fall right back. Oh, baby, you got it back. This is the day when I show you all I saw. You know that when you love someone, you keep on thinking of somebody. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say, my shit on the side said she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I don't know what to do. You're so worse. Baby, I can break you down. You're so worse. Got me like, so you know I'm finally. You make me wanna say.
Let's go. Hands up, everybody. Come on. Hands up, everybody. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, baby, tonight. Falling in love, baby. So much, baby, tonight. DJ God's falling in love, baby. There's not a bad seat in the house tonight. Man, it feels so good to be here, man, to be home. Had a bit of a rough start. I just want to apologize for any inconvenience that brought you here. But you know, hey man, it's even better to be able to celebrate the last shows of the past, present, future tour here tonight. It feels like the right thing, right? I'm like, yeah, you didn't have to reschedule your hotel and your flight out us and you. But listen, of appreciation, I'm very thankful. I acknowledge that it took a lot to get you here. You could have chosen to be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me tonight. And I promise to be proud of you. I am. There goes my baby. But you don't know. You're my girl. There goes my baby. Okay, hold on. Tonight, right? Yo, that's just my name, What's up, dog? Hey, man, listen, hold on. You got to, hold on. I'm gonna give you the honor of being, I'm gonna film this with you. Alright, now check this out. Take 2 of them cheers. Hold on. Ooh, girl.
Keeping things family friendly. You can guess how that went, and you can find it on the internet. In fact, on Usher's own page, I think, at least on his story, because he took out his phone. It was a bit much, but definitely for the grown folks. So I'm going to pick back up where he goes up on the stage with the people that won the opportunity to be, the opportunity to be up on that stage. and a massive swag surf happens. Show you a couple more clips and wrap it up. But first, let me show you some other things here that I want to show you before we go back to Usher. So every year in the Mythic Legions Cabal, we do a Toys for Tots that Colin Culp helps coordinate. And this year, $10,000 were raised by the Mythic Legions Cabal Facebook group for Toys for Tots. Lots of people donate prizes. And the way it works, you basically buy a spot on a raffle wheel, $10 or a waffle wheel, as the case may be, $10 a spot, and all of that money Cullen and his family use, and they go buy toys for Toys for Tots and make a huge donation. They show you the receipts, they show you the pictures, everything's above board. Cullen does a great job. Well, I actually did. I bought some spots, donated some money, and I did win this prize, which is a huge prize, donated by Robert Huff. Lots of people donate things for the wheel, but this is what I won this year. Last year, I won something from Carver Customs, awesome torches. This year from Robert, I won a Bolthar the Tower test shot, complete with all the accessories. And someone else is sending me the box for it, the retail box, so I can put them in there. Only my second Mythic Legions test shot. So I'm very excited for that. And he is super cool. Anthony Marinucci is who is sending me the box. I want to call him out. Thank you, Anthony, sending me his box. These are my prints from Peter's Prints and Customs, Peter Johnson. That is a pouty lip dub right there. We have a smirking dub. We have, I think that's the stoic, kind of regular face dub, I think. And this one should be, no, that's the regular face. And then this one, I think, is the eyebrow, like the raised. You see the eyebrow on that side, left side. Raised. So I got 4 expressions. I have the files. He sent me actually 2 different sizes. And then I actually gave the file to my man Greg Cook, who printed me a bunch. Thank you to Greg. Thank you to Peter. I do have a plan. A lot of my favorite artists I'm going to send some heads to. I'm sure Greg will print me some more if I need more to get painted up. Whatever they want to do with them, I just like to have a collection of me from some of my buddies that are artists. So I'm going to wait to do that till after Christmas. I don't want to bug people during Christmas time. So I have those in. I'm excited for those. 4 different expressions. I got a bunch of each. And then I did pick this up. Gong Studios, Pop Mart Gong Studios, officially licensed. Kingdom Come Superman. And I've been waiting to show this on camera. I have not taken it even out of the plastic. Lots of good reviews on this product. It is available on 5K Toys is where I got mine. It's soft goods, kind of very Mezco style. I just like the big, beefy buck. There's also a Shazam. This is like $70, I think, is what it cost. And it just comes with the 2 fists. Now, if you get the exclusive, I don't know where it's exclusive to. I think it's sold out too, which is a little bit more. You get an alternate portrait, but I mean, I think that looks really good. No wire in this cape. The Shazam cape does have a wire. I got this really just out of curiosity, and I just like the big buck. I wonder if my head will fit on that. Hold on. What do y'all think? Dubberman? Now, my heads are scaled for Mythic Legions, since that's what most of the customizers I know are. I don't know, that might could work. Old Dubberman there. No, that's not what I'm going to do, because that head sculpt is really good there, but first thing I've ever put it on, the Superman body. Some other things we will open in this video, just probably not right now. I have the Mondo Timed Edition Lion-O 6 scale. 3-0 Stranger Things Mike. We've got Dragon Ball Daima, little mini Vegeta. Look at him. Amazing Yamaguchi Ochako. Figuarts Shinomiya from Kaiju. She looks good. And then from Figma Joker from Persona 5. Yeah, I think he'll fit on the miscellaneous anime shelf. It's a good figure that I think would be good on there. So we will get these open as well in this video, just not right now. But let's go back to Usher, finish this out. Big swag surf, a couple more clips, and then we'll move about. One thing I forgot, we are going to see Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim tomorrow, and we're going to see Craven Friday. So those 2 events will be on there. We're hoping to get that big hammer popcorn bucket at Lord of the Rings tomorrow night. So those will also happen. So those 2 movies, those toys, that may be it. I don't know. We'll see where we're at.
interrupting. I forgot that he brings out Drew Hill with Cisco with them. And they sang a couple songs. They sounded really good. The crowd went crazy for that. And they even teased the thong song. Now, I might have been that woman with the cherries that the thong song would have played, but did not play, unfortunately. But Drew Hill was great. It was good to see Cisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, make some noise for Usher!
Did you have fun?
I did.
That was amazing. That's probably the best concert I've ever been to. It's another thing entirely.
It was just
Incredible.
So that's the Usher concert. That ends our concert series. We've seen so many concerts this year. It was a great time. That was tremendous. Natalie had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time. So we'll move ahead probably till tomorrow. Maybe more toys. Maybe the movie. First movie is tomorrow. We want to get that hammer. Hoping to get that hammer. That would be excellent. We'll see you together. It's the next day. No toys, but Home Depot. And you know what Home Depot means. It means, well, not that. It doesn't mean that. Not that. You can probably see up there at the very top what it means. Whoa. 2 more big ones. Not the biggest one, but big ones. Now, why, Big Dub? Why do you keep getting more totes? Well, this time it's actually not for action figures, believe it or not. It is for decorations. Because as we've been decorating for Christmas, we picked up new ones this year. We don't have a good way to store it. They were in much smaller totes. And now these can just stack with the rest. Plus, that's where I'm going. We got all those decorations, Halloween and 4th of July, into this bargain hunt blind bag. So Natalie wanted some totes. I went to get some totes. So at least they're not for action figure. I guess technically, if I didn't have so many action figures in the tubs, we could use those totes. But these have become a really easy and convenient way to store stuff. Now that we just have the wall of tubs, and there's room for 2 more of these big ones, which should accommodate whatever we need for that. All right, next stop, we should be going to see War of the Rohirrim. My sister Kim's actually going to join us, so excited for that. That should be the next thing we do. One more thing before we go to the movie. On Black Friday, Apothecary Socks, who have become all of our favorite socks, they had a mystery box, mystery bag, 10 socks, and I bought it. And I'm going to show you what I got. Apothecary Socks is, if you watch sneaker stuff, it's Seth Fowler, who's a big sneaker YouTuber. His company, they're very, very comfortable. And they make socks that have gaming stuff on them, all different colors, things that match certain sneakers, all kind of cool stuff. So I would definitely recommend Apothecary. It's spelled with no vowels. Maybe I'll have something on here, but let's see the socks we got in the mystery box. Oh, see, I think these right here, see how they have like the black and white? I think they are made to match like the cement gray 3s. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's like camo. I'm not going to take them all out of their bags right now. Maybe I will. That's cool. It has like waves, blue waves. None of these do I have yet. I think there were 10 socks. Black and gray. I probably do need to take them out of their bags, don't I? Ooh, that's like neon. Looks like popsicles. get some more Apothecary stickers too, which is good. This also looks like it's a bunch of different colors. I'm gonna take them out. That almost looks like diamond plate. Polka dots. I'm gonna take them out, don't worry. Lime green, I like lime green. I don't think any of these I've had. And then a red polka dots. Anything else down there? Oh yeah, it came with a free $10 gift card, which is great. All right, let me take them out and I'll show you. All right, let me show you these Sakis. Natalie's about to walk in, so you may hear their dog. Oh, I've just had it. I've got it on the keyboard, going crazy. Red and white polka dots. And these are so comfortable and breathable. I really like them. Blue and white polka dots. Those are more of a obscure wear, I would say, but could get worn. Now I like these. These look like candy corn. Those are cool. Very comfortable sock. A lime green, and I think this is. I think this was a special one with the Apothecary on the side. I don't remember what it was. Then we've got this. This probably was made to match something with the blue and the light blue and the white. I'm showing all the good people. I know you're not on camera. My Apothecary mystery sock box. These definitely match, I think, cement gray.
Anything in my size?
Well, they're all the one size ones.
Oh.
So maybe. You want to look at them as I show the people? This one's candy corn.
Oh, cute.
Hi, Rufus. Hi, Bubba. This one, which is all of the colors.
They're so soft and comfortable.
they're very
I
nice
love their socks so much.
Very nice.
Okay.
This one is like diamond plate. Oh, I dropped it.
You may hear Rufus snorting in the background.
Looks like diamond plating.
He gets happy and he snorts.
And then this is kind of just a black and gray sock. And then I believe this is Philadelphia with the Rocky statue. I believe there is the Rocky statue on top, which is awesome. They're based, yeah, it has Philadelphia on it. They're based out of Philadelphia. So we like their socks very much. This was a good deal, and it came with a free gift card and more stickers, which is wonderful. Now we're going to go to the movie.
AMC Theaters. Come on, hammer. Have that hammer. Come on, hammer.
Oh, yeah. And a Stein. We're getting it. We're getting it.
Limit 2. Oh.
Are you going to get 2?
No. But I think I need the Stein, I think I need it. I think I need it. Success. Oh, got it. Package, got it. Success. Although $50 probably rip off, but it does come with a large popcorn or a large drink. So that alone here is like $27. So that's okay. I'm happy. These are the ones I wanted the most. I wanted them, and now I have them.
From laser light,
Is this entirely different?
more colorful, more perfect.
Oh, she comes after this?
Yeah, this is just the thing they do when you go to
I see.
We come to this place for magic. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim.
Yes, yes. Kim's rocking her hat. Did you enjoy the movie?
I did enjoy the movie.
Kai, did you enjoy the movie? And now you want to go watch Rings of Power?
I did the math. We should have enough time for one episode when I get home.
Oh, we do. Yeah. We have enough time.
Maybe I'll do that too. Join
Oh,
in
it's so
spirit.
good. It's so good. Did you enjoy the movie?
I did.
It's very, very good.
very emotional.
It was, well, yeah. I guess I could have, I would have known the horses were gonna, it's the war of the Rohirrim, so there's gonna be horse injury.
Yes.
And it's, but it's very good, and you should see it. And if you like Lord of the Rings, you definitely should see it. If you like anime, you definitely should see it. You should see it. But now we're going out into the cold, so we'll catch up in a second. Next morning, I'll show you that hammer. I guess I didn't show you that last night. I just stopped filming after when we were leaving the theater. But we are going to pivot. We're not going to go to see Craven the Hunter. Remember, we have the AMC Stubs A class. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the AMC subscription service. It's $21.99 a month. I think that's what it is. And you get to see 3 movies a week in any theater. I think it's in every state except New York and California. You have to pay more if you want to go in New York City or LA, I guess. But we have that. When Kaya turned 16 for her birthday, I got her one as well. So it's like $70, $72 or something like that a month. And we go to many movies we want. You schedule it through the app. You get to pick your seats. You get discounts on popcorn and stuff. You get rewards points. I mean, for us, it's been good because like when we go to the IMAX, those tickets are above that price by itself. They're like $25. So usually if we see one movie a month, it's, you know, you lose a little bit of money. But if we see between the three of us 4 total movies, so each of us goes to one and one of us goes to one more, it's worth it. And then in times like this where we're seeing 4, 5, 6 movies over a course of a month, it's obviously worth it. And you can cancel at any time. It's like Netflix. I don't think you have to sign up for a year. Anyway, so I had reserved tickets for us to see Craven, just because we've seen all those other stupid Sony Spider-Verse movies. This one's it's getting really bad ratings. And it doesn't seem like anybody's going to see it. But also, because Craven is a hunter, and all of us, but Natalie especially, really, really hate seeing animal violence. It does seem like, based on some of the things you can read to find out what's in a movie, that there's some animal cruelty in that. I don't want to go see a bad movie that has animal cruelty in it. I don't want to see it. And I know it will be upsetting to the girls. So we're going to just pivot away from that and stay home tonight. Maybe watch a movie at home. We're going to open those toys today. And I probably, I might show you like where our Christmas setup is, our Christmas tree or something like that. And see what else. Now, it is a Friday now, so I don't know what else will be in this video. Because tomorrow Kaya's doing something with her boyfriend and Natalie's hanging out with a friend. So I'll be by myself. I don't know if I'm just going to sit around hand to pants in a couch or do something. But just an update. We're not going to go see Craven. I may go see it by myself at some point just to, I don't know, just to kind of finish it off. I might just wait for it to be on streaming. Just depends if I'm bored, don't have anything to do. But we're not going to go see it tonight. And if you saw it, let me know if you liked it. Probably not. Probably you didn't see it. It doesn't sound like anybody's going to see it. But we'll see. Then we'll open toys. I am headed to work out. Go to kickboxing class this morning. And then we'll continue with the work day. Opening toys. Looking at Christmas presents. Whatever else may happen. All right, here we go. We don't have the collection lights on in here right now. But here's our little Christmas tree. Those are all gifts that we will take to grandparents' house for siblings, grandparents, great-grandparents, all of that type of thing. So that collection goes there. And then here are the gifts for our family here, as well as a little intern dub and local people. You see like David there, people like that we will give to locally. That's a bag for Rufus. So here's our little Christmas setup. We like to do it in here, surrounded by all of our toys. That's where we like to do Christmas. Also the best place to do it because this couch is pretty movable. We still have the wrapping paper out because 1 or 2 more things may come in. Got to do stockings, but generally, there's our little setup. I think Natalie did a wonderful job. And that's this dime. It's plastic, but it looks pretty good.
It does. It looks
should I ever drink out of that, or should we just put it up there with the popcorns? And then look at the hammer. Interestingly, it all comes broken down inside of this. That would not hold very much popcorn. But, I mean, it's good length. I mean, it's probably 3 feet.
Did you purchase this for the popcorn usage?
No. I could go, ha-ha! Ha-ha! And then we're going to open these toys. I'll show you how big this hammer is when we open this. Oh, hey! But first, we're going to jack it. Little lunch jack.
Hey.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Catfish? Oh, so good. So good. You want me to shoot it? That's what Mr. Mark got you for your birthday. You love this game, don't you? Yeah. Back from jacking it, we have toys. Let's get them open. We've got 3-0 Mike Wheeler, Stranger Things. Get to him in a minute. We've
we've got from Mondo. This is the Mondo timed or Mondo exclusive Lion-O. Very excited for. A lot comes in that package, I believe. Then we have a few imports. We have Kikuro Shinomiya from Kaiju number 8. SH Figure Arts. We have SH Figure Arts Little Baby Vegeta. Dragon Ball Daima, which I still haven't watched yet because the dubbed version, they had a movie release when we were at Legion's Con, but they have not had. It's out in January. Figma Persona 5 Joker. That was a re-release. And then Amazing Yamaguchi. This is Kyoto Voltec. Oh, Choco. We'll start with Joker. So all of these, except for the little Vegeta, will go in the miscellaneous anime shelf. And then the 6-scale stuff goes right up. I think I'm going to put Lion-O with the Battle Cat and the He-Man. Oh, here. So y'all know how big I am. There you see. Like, I mean, this is probably 3 feet, maybe. 2.5 to 3 feet. I mean, I think this is like, because in the movie, he is not wielding it as a two-handed hammer. Like, it's not like one of these, like a dwarven hammer. It's like a one-handed, because he sometimes has the shield, too, with the hammer. So I think that's the appropriate height. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's plastic, but, I mean, you can see it. I think I'm going to hang it with the replicas. I like it. I think it's the coolest popcorn bucket yet. All of our popcorn buckets are up there. I think that one's going to go to a different spot. So again, I'll show you all this stuff down once I get it open. Joker, this figure was really hard to get for a long time, and they re-released it. Persona 5. Persona's video game, if you're not familiar. Kind of an anime. Not kind of, definitely. It's like you're playing an anime. Kim likes it a lot. Kaya likes the Persona games. A lot of people do. They're very popular. And Joker is a main character in that series. Figma figures, if you're not familiar, in the world of imports, scale a little bit smaller, I would say, than even Figure Arts. I think Figure Arts are slightly smaller than Marvel Legends. Mayfex are usually a little bit bigger. They can be all over the place. Figma tend to be a little bit smaller. So like a figure that you would think of as a 6-inch figure, and they always come with a stand, and they have their hands on little peg hole things there, which is appreciated. Yeah, is this stand? I wonder if that's for his little buddy. But like if you think of a figure, then there's not a lot of Figma things that aren't import stuff. They make video game and like anime. They made Avengers for, I think, like right when the Avengers movie came out, they were making that. But there's not a lot of maybe this can go on that. I don't know what that's for. Like superhero stuff. Although that Figma Hulk for a long time was the best Hulk you could get. Oh yeah. Let's use this little stand for his little guy. I can't remember what this little dude's name even is. See if I got that right. I think I can put him like that. All right. Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I have it right. But so say a 6-inch figure. A 6-inch, like if your Iron Man figure is 6 inches on Hasbro Marvel Legends. That Figure Arts figure is probably going to be 5 3/4 inches, somewhere around there. A Figma is probably going to be like 5.5. It's going to be just slightly smaller. Now, on the Iron Man, that may not be true. Like, they did make an Iron Man, and I don't remember what it ended up being. But generally, they're a bit smaller. Figma does also have some scale issues. There's his little cat buddy. Where the things are not necessarily the most consistent between the line. The things I like Figma the most for video games, like this one. They make the Nintendo figures. They made the Samus, which was maybe my figure of the year last year. And the Emmy from Metroid Dread. So they've been making the Metroid figures and the Zelda figures. They make the best of both of those items. So Figma's not for everybody. It's a little bit smaller, but if They're usually pretty high quality, but they also are expensive. So he's got his masked head sculpt or faceplate. 3 different faceplates, 2 different heads. Regular hair and mask. I'll show you all this from above in a minute. And the little guy, which I've not played Persona 5 like the rest of the girls have, so I don't know. Let's move to this little baby Vegeta. I think the Dragon Ball SH figure arts, I know a lot of people may not be into anime or Dragon Ball, but I think Dragon Ball SH figure arts is one of the greatest toy lines ever made. It's in the top 5. That's a thing I've thought about doing. What are the best modern toy lines ever made? If you go toy lines period ever made and you get into things like original G.I. Joe, original Ninja Turtles, even before that, like this 12-inch G.I. Joe. Look at this little baby Vegeta from Time. Little mini Vegeta. He's so cute. Oh, so he comes with 3 faceplates and alternate hair, 3 sets of hands, and the crossed arms Vegeta pose, which I'm definitely going to put on this little guy. The little crossed arms pose. So if you go all time, I think you could do genre. Like you could do 80s and above, before the 80s, and then modern, meaning 2000s and above, maybe. So, let's say pre-80s, 80s to 2000s, and then 2000s to current. Maybe if you did that kind of grouping, because there's so much 80s to 2000s. So, like in the quote-unquote modern, you get Marvel Legends, both Toy Biz and Hasbro. Masters of the Universe Classics. But so if you think about, if I'm calling that modern, top 5 toy lines modern, Marvel Legends has to be at that list, even if it's not a line I collect that much of because it's been prolific. But I would say Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts is in that list. Masters of the Universe Classics from Mattel / Super 7 in that list. I think, if you consider NECA TMNT period, definitely is in the list. But I think NECA Cartoon specifically could be in the list. It's pretty prolific. But I think Dragon Ball SH Figure Arts would be in that list, even if it's not a thing you collect. Because it's gone so deep. It's been running for so many years now. I think got to be approaching 15 years. And they've made so many characters. And they're a lot of fun. All right. Now, this one is a little bit different because normally the crossed arms is one solid piece that you attach. But this is actually 2 different arms. So we got to figure out how to take his little arms off. Yeah, this is so tiny that maybe it just has to be sculpted differently that way. Is that what I wanted to do? Do any of you collect Dragon Ball figure arts? I think there are more Dragon Ball fans than I think there are, but I know it's not the biggest fandom for my viewership. It's certainly a huge fandom broadly. It's not the easiest with this setup, but you can have him with his little arms crossed. Wonder if there's a gritting teeth. Yeah, he's kind of poo-pooing. Yeah, what are you guys doing? I like that. So, he's tiny now. These are $35. Look. This is a tiny action figure to be $35. Has a decent amount of articulation, but man, that's rough. But that is the character design for these, so at least they're not $60 or $70. That would be poopy. But he's fun. I like him. Continuing on, Shinomiya, Kaiju number 8. This is the 4th figure to release from this line, and that came out this year. So this has been a pretty quick moving line so far. She should have her big axe from the show, and they have all come with an alternate Kaiju number 8 face sculpt. Again, I'm going to take the camera down and show you all this here in a second once we get it cleaned up. She's got alternate hair piece, which is probably for a very specific one of these heads, like the Screaming Head or something. She's got 4 total face plates, and then she's got 2 alternate sets of hands, so 3 hands, fists, gripping hands and open hands. She's got pistol, pouches, and a big old axe. They all have like big oversized weapons, or not all, but a lot of them have the big oversized weapons that are not the easiest for them to wield in a display. So I do not always keep them on. And the design, again, you know, the thing you run into, well, you run into it with all action figures, but you definitely run into it with anime style figures, is a lot of times they're in like boots, or their ankles are skinny or something. And in action figure form, it does not always hold the best, like you heard that just fall. Which is a little bit frustrating, but it's the nature of character design. And, you know, if you changed it and made them chunkier so that they could stand up better, people would complain about it. So this kind of is what it is. Choose and attach which faceplate that you want. So her pouches look like they both attach to her. And so like that's interesting. Like they put these pouches as separate pieces that you could put on. And I find that interesting that they do that instead of just having them sculpted on. I don't, you know, because usually you don't want to sculpt an extra piece that has to be produced at the factory. You'd rather just have it on the sculpt. So somebody like me is like, oh, what was the business reason for that? Is it because they're reusing these legs and she has something different than the others? You know, or what? Like what ends up being the rationale as to why these pegs are actually movable. It's a loose peg, so you can't articulate the pouches, which is interesting. However you want to do that. You can have them sway. It's kind of weird. Oh, I see. And then it tucks in. Okay. Yeah, I see. So there is actually articulation points. There is a actual like swivel ball peg. I don't know what the right terminology is. Yeah, and then you can tuck them in so they're tight to her hip. Or you can have them rotate out of the way. That's interesting. Oh, the gun also has, the holster for the gun also has a swivel joint like that. Huh. That's interesting. That's different. Bandai continues with SH Figure Arts to do different things with their figures to make them easier to use or whatever. Let's take a little break and we'll be right back. All right, got the toys out. I went ahead and opened up Ochako. Shinomiya. You see her, the huge axe. That it's not the easiest thing for her to hold. She's got those alternate faceplates there, alternate hairpiece, which is like windswept. Then she has a kaiju head, alternate fist. There's that little mini Vegeta. Look at him. He's got 3 alternate faceplates, alternate head. You can change back in his regular arms and a bunch of hands. So then there's Joker. That guy that I don't remember his name. I have his knife and his gun with him. He's got alternate hair and then 2 alternate heads. Then this is Amazing Yamaguchi Ochako. I didn't open that on camera. I got her like she's gonna summon. She's an anti-gravity power. So they have these tubes that you can connect either to the stand or to her. And these are like pieces of earth that she could have like flying up. You see that? Like she can like lift concrete off the earth and throw them at people. You see that picture there? But I don't have room in the My Hero display for that level of thing. So I just have her like she's about to summon it. And I think that works. I need to get those put in the displays. What do y'all think? Maybe widen it. Should we put that there? Like there, maybe? I think we should. I think it should go with the weapon. I know it's not metal, but still. I think so. You know what? Maybe I should put it up there. Oh, that would be cool. It doesn't fit. If I put it that way, it falls down into the hole. Poopy. I thought that was going to be it. Maybe there by the no admittance except on party business. Because it's close to them. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to put this. All right. We got her there with her crew. And I got Joker right there in front. And what else do I have? Oh, I got a Choco that I gotta put there, but that shelf's updated now. So that's the Figma Choco. That's actually Figma stuff there with the statues. We need to just take those down now that the Ochaco's here, because they've made all the rest. These are now all Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi. It's a Carvar custom shelf, and we like it all there. Here she is. And you see, we do have some of the effects. In fact, I think that Smash is either the Deku or the All Might's effect, but like there's a Dobby coming, there's a Toga coming, there's more coming. So I want them all to fit on this shelf. So you see how much that space is taken up with those effects. So I try not to put all the effects. I don't know that I can get, that's where little baby Goku is. I don't know that I can get, there's all that in the way. I just want to set him on the shelf so I can set him up later, but maybe we can reach it. We cannot. So little baby Vegeta will hang out with Kingpin for the time being. Back to it. Let's get these last two open. And I think we're probably going to wrap up the video because I think it's going to be a quiet weekend. We're all tired. And then next week we enter the Christmas rush, going out of town. And the girls have things going on tomorrow. It's possible Kai and I may go do something on Sunday. If we do, I'll capture that in a different video. So 3-0, Stranger Things, Mike Wheeler. I do not have the Stranger Things stuff set up real well. They're kind of hidden behind the Harry Potter. And a lot of that is going to be reviewed and changed after Christmas. I was going to try to do it during the break here, but with the Christmas tree and the decorations, it's not worth it. So it's sometime in January. Maybe I'll probably have a 3-day weekend. One of the holidays, Martin Luther King Day or something. Or maybe even New Year's once we take the Christmas stuff down. But I need to really, like I talked about, look to moving some of the 6 scale into the details. Taking down a lot of those rotating shelves. And putting the vintage Ninja Turtle stuff up. That's a highlight. He's pretty basic. These are not expensive figures, like $150. It comes with the backpack's quite nice. I really think 306 scale, their clothing has been top notch. He's got, let's see, wide grip hands, which is probably to hold this phone. Like he has an old time, like the phone maybe more walkie-talkie. Remember, it's set in the 80s. Then he has like the flashlight hands for each side, then fists, and then kind of normal. What do we call the normal hands? These that don't grip anything, almost like handshake hands. What do we call those? I don't know. He has a wristwatch and a flashlight. Which, what else? Remember, this is like season 1 Stranger Things. Look at that wristwatch out there. Not that they need to come with very much stuff, because they're kids in season 1. So these are not later seasons. And of course, it's taken them quite a long time. I think now this is all the kids finally. And Hopper, season 1 Hopper is yet to release. And then that's kind of the main cast. I have 11. I have all the kids. I have Demogorgon. I think that's everything they've put out. It's taken them a while to get them out. Now that we're about to be at the end of Stranger Things, I wonder if they're going to do some other ones. But I think just having at least all the main characters from season 1, that's fine. Fine with me. Let's see. Show you here. Their clothing, I think, is always good. The kicks. So the Sauconys. I wonder if those are licensed. It almost looks like the normal Saucony pony type of situation. So I should be able to get this book bag on without too much difficulty, I think. I may have to... The straps probably are... Oh, in fact, even the straps look like they have clasps. So you may even be able to actually clasp and unclasp it to put it on. That was easy. But you see in the straps there that has clasps. I guess I'll just have him holding both of his accessories, right? Make it pretty easy. Let's get these hands off. They do have extra wrist pegs too, which is nice. Figma includes those also. I don't think I showed that. Oh, it's a calculator watch. It's funny. I guess that's accurate. I don't remember what he wore, but it seems likely. In fact, I think I may just have him hold the flashlight. Maybe the flashlight with this. I'll put the wristwatch on that hand and the flashlight hand for the other. Because that big phone sometimes I think can fall out. Plus I think I have Dustin holding that, so that way they'll be a little bit different from each other. calculator watch is a nice effect. These I'm just going to do live on camera, or at least this guy, because he's easy. The flashlight. You know, it's not, I mean, you could articulate them as much as you want, as you need to. But kind of clean it up a little bit. I'll clean it up before we put them in the thing. But again, this whole area, because I'd like to be able to see these Stranger Things ones a little bit better than currently can. So I'm just going to have to shift some things around. So pretty straightforward there with a mic. A little bit loose, maybe, on the ankles. I think I have most of those on a little stand. 3.0 don't come with stands, which does help make them, I think, a little bit more affordable. Now, this guy feels big and beefy. Great art. This is the timed exclusive. As I'm recording this, you can get the regular Lion-O, which doesn't include Snarf, and I think doesn't include, like, the King Lion-O stuff that'll be in here. But great artwork. When you open it up, I don't need that piece of plastic. And more, it's got the figure artwork. I mean, Mondo's just been killing it. You know, I was a fan of Mondo when I was a big 1/6 collector. If you watch my recent collection videos, you see I still have plenty of 1/6 stuff. It's just things that a lot of people don't collect. And it's not Hot Toys, which is the thing most people associate with 1/6. But back then, before I sold them, I had all the Mondo Batman the Animated Series and the original Mondo He-Man. I mean, I have the Mondo Turtles still. Oh, what's the backdrop in here? It's got some sort of backdrop. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. It has like Cat's Lair and these types of things. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. All right, coming back to it, it has like the map. Third Earth, or whatever it's called in Thundercats, in there. Looks like you could pull that out and use it as a display piece. You definitely could pull that out if you wanted to. I don't need to do that, but that's cool. Nice box. I do keep my 6-scale boxes still. Move the mic over here. All right, so this guy is loaded with stuff. This is the deluxe timed edition, which I think is a very similar price to the regular edition. So, I mean, look at just the under tray. Now, I don't know what are the exclusive items to the Mondo exclusive. So you should be able to tell if you go look at what's up for pre-order right now and compare it to what you see. Probably be able to tell what is and what is not exclusive. I'm almost positive the Snarf is. So it's going to have a stand. I don't love Mondo's stands. I don't think they're great. I didn't like them with the X-Men. They were not very good. I don't even think I used them with the Masters of the Universe. 6-scale stands are hit and miss. And honestly, you're fine just using Kaiser, K-I-S-E-R doll stands. You can buy on Amazon. Ooh. I'm going to start unwrapping a bunch of different Swords of Omens. This one has this unbelievable effect. I feel like that's one that's got to be used, huh? That's awesome. There's the stand base. Something I don't really care to use. He did have a bunch of hands, fists, grips, and claw-y type hands. I guess is the easiest way to describe it. There's another Sword of Omens. Mondo tends to, very similar to Mezco, have like an original version from the source material and then like almost like a Mondo-fied version. Yeah, so like if you compare these two Sword of Omens, this one has like more, like it has almost like runes, and I'll take it down and show you. On the blade, it's just a little more ornate. This one's a little more plain, which is probably more animation correct. But Mondo does tend to like kind of have a Mondo-fied version. This version came with Snarf, which I know a lot of people thought looked kind of demented in the pictures. He does not look, he looks pretty good. He looks fairly normal in there. I don't know if they made a change, a running change to that Snarf, because he did look a bit like a lunatic in the original concept art, but he looks fine there. And then this is going to be, if you want to do King Lion-O, that's his cape. I'm not going to take that out of the plastic, because I am not going to do King Lion-O, at least initially. I'm not sure I've ever changed the way a 6-scale figure was displayed in my entire life. And if I'm completely honest, I probably haven't changed the way a figure was displayed 20 times in my life. Any figure. If you subtract, I've taken it down and put it away and I've put it back up. That's a change, right? Display it differently. But where a figure is like sitting there like this guy is right now, and I go, I'm going to take that down. I'm going to put the walkie-talkie in his hand and put it in a different hand. I don't do it. It's just not a thing I do, which is why I've always thought to myself, why don't I just collect more statues? Why do I get figures when I'm not very good at posing? I don't actually spend a ton of time this guy's awesome, by the way. I don't spend a ton of time posing, but I pay for articulation that I don't use, and then I set it and forget it. That's what I do. He has a plastic dress, ooh la la style. I have taken off of him. It's plastic protecting his wrist. Probably from, all these are like paint smear. We'll come back to you, buddy. So let's see, nothing underneath Lion-O. So we're gonna get probably the same thing with the claw shields, one that looks like the cartoon. But I just say that because I don't ever do it. Wow, that claw shield's cool. That's probably the more cartoon accurate claw shield. And then this one's gonna be the more like kind of realistic claw shield. Yeah, so it got fur. I'll take it on the camera and show it all to you. Book of Omens. At least one Book of Omens. Book of Omens. And then, I don't know what this all is. Oh, it's got this looks like Panthero's weapon. It's like a dagger, chain, nunchuck, fist. Looks like Panthero's. And then the small, the one that can tuck in the claw shield, small Sword of Omens before it grows. Thunder, Thunder, Thundercats Ho. And then he's got 5 total heads. There's no way that the other one has 5. So you want to check what's up for pre-order. This is kind of like a snarling with windswept hair. That's good. I like that more than the stoic, so that's the current winner. Oh! Oh! Heads are beefy. This is kind of like windswept. Huh. Not a ton of difference, maybe a bit more realistic than the one on him. I'll show you the one on him in a second. And then you got King Lion-O, which is awesome. Not one I'm gonna use, but it's fantastic. Maybe I should keep these little plastic things for the head. 1, 2, 3. And then finally, it looks like a snarling, like growling, very realistic. Oh, like looks like an actual cat. Lion-O. It's cool too. And then here he is. But it's going to be easier for you if I just take the camera down and show it to you close up. So these are figures that come with Mike fall down. Quite different spread of accessories. And not terribly different in price, honestly. Mike, I mean, actually, I don't think that likeness is terrible, but I think kids and females are hard for them to get. But lots of good detail on them. I'm happy to have the whole crew. The whole Stranger Things crew. And there you see what he comes with. Now let's look at all of this. So, Mondo Lion-O, you see the fur. I think this is awesome. Will I get this whole line? I don't know. I'm not getting all the Masters line. I just have He-Man, Battle Cat, Skeletor, Panther, and I'm going to get Scareglow and the Scaremare. So I might just get Mum-Ra and just have kind of the mains. He looks fantastic. So that's the one head. There is, see, these are the ones I've said. These are pretty similar. I think the hair is different. Buddy, don't worry about those dogs out there. Don't worry about them. So a little bit of similarity, darker, maybe some eye difference. Definitely different hair. And you've got this windswept hair, ready to charge, gritting teeth. King Lion-O, which is cool with the crown. I'm not going to display that way, but it's cool. And then this is really like a lion. Like you can see, that's much more animalistic. even than this, I think. I mean, I guess those are probably similar to each other, but I think that's the head sculpt I'm going to use. I like all of them, if I'm honest. Then you see like the more fur-based, realistic type claw shield, and this is like the toy-based or animation-based claw shield. Furry hands, Book of Omens. I don't think that opens. See, I think that's like Panthro. Get them confused. The small sort of Omens, that's the stand that kind of stinks. But then you see, so I mean, like obviously that's the one you got to use, right? But this is the more animation style, and you just see it's minor, but you should be able to see the difference in how ornate, like the Mondo-fied one is that Mondo does, just like Mezco does. So let me figure out how I'm gonna display this dude. See, I want to use this. This is so much bigger even than I thought it was. I thought about having him hold it up. I just don't think I'm gonna have room in the display with that effect. So I'm just gonna use that sword, I believe. Oh, and there's Snarf. I didn't ever show you Snarf. He's like I mean, maybe just articulation at the arms. I think that's it. But he sits well, pairs up well. That's quite a trio right there. Add him with the realistic fur claw shield and the rune sword. I think that looks really good. I mean, they're not gonna be posed together, but hey, there you go. I gave the video to Natalie. She put them down there because there's stuff in the way. Do you like that Lion-O?
I do.
Who do you think wins of all those down there?
Snarf.
Skeletor, Lion-O, He-Man, Battle Cat, Panther, Snarf, or Cringer?
Snarf.
Snarf wins?
Snarf wins.
Oh, there's the Joy Toy right above it too, all the Warhammer. I think Henry Cavill, and Amazon announced Henry Cavill Warhammer show is confirmed now.
Oh.
Should be cool. Should be cool.
All right, I'm passing the camera back to Debbie.
Handing it back. I gotta come over here because we gotta try to create a little bit of spin. There we go. I think I created it for, what's his name? Mike? See, Mike?
I believe that is Mike.
Yeah, so now we have them all and the Demogorgon. So we got all of the buddies. He's gonna go right there. So you see, this is like this whole cluster of 6 scale. I want to get in those 2 detolfs somehow or another. We're just not there yet. I mean, I didn't even put the Christmas figures up because I don't want to spend time on this when I'm going to rearrange it all soon. But there you see all 5 kids and Demogorgon about to eat them all. And then Lion-O and He-Man down there. Thanks to Natalie for helping me get those. Again, I mean, we got all the wrapping paper. So easier for little person to get over there than big person. So again, we're going to look at all of this, this area, the 6 scale stuff differently, because that shelf specifically that the Harry Potter and the Stranger Things is on, I would like to put the vintage TMNT right above the Iron Studios TMNT, or Iron Studios Lord of the Rings, the vintage TMNT, because that space is big enough for the Technodrome and the boxes and so forth. So in order to do that, I have to get all those 6 scale figures somewhere. I think the easiest way is to get them in the detolfs, but it may be easier because, you know, detolfs are segmented to move like the Mondo X-Men in one, the Mondo Turtles, maybe with Lion-O in one, the 3-0 Breaking Bad in one, the 3-0 G.I. Joe in one, the 3-0 Power Rangers in one. So I can segment them and then see if I can get the 3-0 Stranger Things in one, and then see if I can get all of Harry Potter onto that shelf. I think that's my first thing I'm going to try, but that will be after Christmas, after we put everything away, the next break I have. Until we get to that, this is what the display is going to be. We recently did the refresh collection video. I hope you all enjoyed that. We're going to continue on with our weekend, hopefully a lazy weekend, but I hope you all enjoyed. We had Usher concert, we had the Lord of the Rings movie, we had more toys than I thought we would have, and fun, family, and everything else. So wishing you all a Merry Christmas coming up in a few days. Hopefully you have time off, time with your family. Remember the things that matter. Spend time with people that matter to you. Those times, every day that goes by, you never get back. So spend it with something that you enjoy doing, and try not to work as much if you can, and whatever you need to do to have some joy during the end of the year. And we'll talk to you next week as we get ready for New Year's and everything else. And, of course, you'll see some videos through the week. Natalie says touch it. I say squeeze it.
dub life. Natalie and Kaya too. If you ride the horse, say make sure you squeeze it tight. It's dub life tonight.
Safety.
This is it. This is how we keep
Yeah.
the others, all of us. He helps us.
Okay.